Japanese mountain hiking versus Norwegian 4x4 protocol. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Now, my new book, Live Wiser, Not Smarter, which is a part 2 of Ikigai Biohacking. Now the sample copy is ready, so I'm doing the final proofreading of the manuscript. When it is done, I am ready to publish the book. And the book will be published on August 8, 2024, which is the day of the Lionsgate portal. It is a significant day to publish a book. And yesterday, July 29th, was a special day in Japan. It was called Ten-shabi, which is the day when God forgive you if you do anything. And it's supposed to be a very lucky day. So I went to Mount Mikami for mountain hiking for the first time in a long time. I mean, I told you that I go mountain hiking once a month or so, but I have not gone mountain hiking for, I don't know, maybe 6 months now, for the first time in a long time yesterday. And then, you know what? I discovered some similarities with Norwegian 4x4 protocol. So that's what I want to share with you today. So please watch the video until the end. So you know Norwegian 4x4 protocol, it is a type of HIIT, high intensity interval training. You do 4 minutes of sprinting or cycling or any kind of aerobic activity, high intensity activity, somewhere around 85% to 95% of the maximum heart rate for 4 minutes. And you have a 3 minute interval, like resting. You can just stop completely, or you can do a light walking or whatever for 3 minutes. And then so you do 4 sets of that. So 4 minutes high intensity training, 3 minutes interval, you do it 4 times. So that is Norwegian 4x4 protocol. Now, I told you that I have incorporated this into my cycling because I go grocery shopping by bicycle, but my way is a slightly easier version. So I cycle roughly about 4 minutes with maybe zone 4 intensity, and then I rest for 3 minutes, and then I do it about 4 times. And then yesterday, I went to Mount Mikami, which is a power spot, by the way, and has a great view of Lake Biwa at the summit and also the middle way. So I want to share this hiking with you today. As you can hear, I'm breathless. Yeah, it's been a while since I went mountain hiking, so it was quite strenuous for me. I mean, I used to be able to, walk up much, with faster pace, and I didn't feel it was tiring. But yesterday, I felt I was tired a lot, which is kind of strange because, I've been, going jogging and doing lots of aerobic exercise in summertime. Yeah, mountain hiking was, I felt more strenuous, and especially for the cardio part. Yeah, and I looked at my, smartwatch. Now I have a smartwatch, by the way. I bought a smartwatch recently, and I checked the heart rate. It was a 167 or something. It was quite high. Higher than when I go jogging usually. When I go jogging, it's usually 150 something or 140 something. Yeah. So it can be quite high intensity, yet you continue walking for a while. I mean, so when I do a sort of shrine step walking, I usually take 20 seconds and then I take a rest for 10 seconds and I, walk up again for 20 seconds. But with the mountain hiking, it's much longer. So if you only like walk up just 20 seconds, like it takes a long time to get to the summit. So you need to continue walking for a longer period, which ends up roughly about like 2 minutes. Yeah. And then, but I do like a 20 times of that. So it's almost like a 2 by 20. Instead of 4 by 4, it's 2 by 20 protocol. Some people go mountain hiking every weekend. I mean, some people who enjoy mountain hiking, they go every weekend. And I used to go mountain hiking once a month, and recently I haven't gone, as I told you. But if you do that once a month, it becomes pretty intense exercise. And if you do that once a week, you can definitely replace this with your regular Norwegian 4x4 protocol, which, the Dr. Peter Tia recommends that you do only once a week anyway, because the rest of the time you should focus on zone 2 training. So for the higher intensity with zone 4 or zone 5-ish, you can limit to just only once a week. So it means you can replace it with mountain hiking. And it's, great thing is you're out in nature, you are, breathing this fresh air, which becomes a wonderful shinrin-yoku, forest bathing. And, you can hear my breathless. Yeah, like I'm just resting for a long time, because you have to rest for a long time to continue hiking up. So yeah, I find it very good workout, strenuous, yet wild and natural, and it's aligns with Shizen biohacking, naturalist biohacking. So I might get back to doing this once a month. It would be great. Unfortunately, the nearest mountain in our town, which is called Mount Watamuki, is closed now. They are doing some repairing. So the mountain is closed for 4 years. So I cannot go mountain hiking there. Instead, Mount Mikami is good because it's not high mountain. It takes only maybe 40 to 50 minutes to go up to the summit, to come down. So you can do that in 2 hours, less than 2 hours, 1.5 hours. So it's a kind of short enough to do it in half a day. You don't need to spend a whole day doing it, which is very convenient. This is the middle way, and there's a wonderful view of the Lake Biwa, which is the main lake in Shiga Prefecture, and that is the biggest lake in Japan. The trail continues. I find this climbing or hiking up is like a step up, like doing step ups. So it's a great leg exercise. I usually do it at home too, because I have stairs going up to my study room, and I go up and down the stairs, 16 to 17 times every day. But this is even harder than my stairs, and I have to continue doing it for a long time. So it's a great leg workout. So it is a leg strength training as well as cardio exercise. So I arrived at the summit. It's a little before the summit, but it's an observatory that has a great view of Shiga Prefecture around the mountains, and there's a view of Lake Biwa as well. Then the trail is leading up to the actual summit. Around here is very rocky. This mountain is a rocky mountain. There are so many rocks. So it is more difficult to climb for beginners. It is not an advanced mountain, but it's a rocky mountain. So at the summit, there's a shrine. So you can see Tori, the shrine gate, and then this rock. Often, this kind of rock is called Iwakura. That is often you see at the top of mountains or some other sacred places in Japan. And the Tori gate and the shrine. Because the mountain is an object of worship in Japan. The god is considered to live at the top of mountain. behind the shrine, there is the actual summit. It says Sancho, which means mountain summit in Japanese. It was a good exercise. And also, going down the mountain, it was a good balance workout. So you had to use different kind of muscles and you need to keep the balance to walking down. So both walking up and walking down was a great exercise. I recommend going mountain hiking. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave your comment. Do you like mountain hiking? How often do you go mountain hiking? And do you find it a good exercise compared to Norwegian 4x4 or other strength training or aerobic exercising? Thank you. Well, I will see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!